The Journey of Jong Yoli, a North Korean Math Olympiad story. At the 2016 Mathematical Olympiad in Hong Kong, hundreds of high school students competed from all over the world. Among them was a team from North Korea, a country known for its secrecy and isolation. The 6 young men, all wearing white dress shirts and black pants, were pinned with loyalty badges to show their allegiance to the Kim family. Jong Yoli stood out among the others, clearly more nervous than his. The story begins in a small town in North Korea, where Jong Yoli was born into a relatively well-off family. This meant that he did not have to endure the extreme hardships that many North Koreans do, as his family has ties to those who fought against Japan. His teammates smiled, but Jong Yoli kept looking to the side, worried about something far more important than solving equations: his freedom. Jong had the unique opportunity to concentrate on academics, especially mathematics, from an early age. His father would make him practice multiplication tables every day before he could play, which paid off when, unlike many children forced into hard manual labor or military training during World War II, Jong had the support of his father and was able to pursue his early education. Jong, who was only 12 years old when he won first place in a national mathematics competition, outshone students much older than him. This achievement caught the attention of influential North Korean education officials, who saw potential in Jong's exceptional aptitude for mathematics and gave him the opportunity to pursue a more specialized education in the subject. Jong was given the unusual opportunity to train on a laptop loaded with math programs. This laptop was crucial for him to improve his skills, as there was no internet and power outages were frequent. In the winter, he used a gasoline-powered generator to keep his laptop charged. Jong's exceptional mathematical abilities led to his selection for North Korea's team at the International Mathematical Olympiad, IMO, a prestigious event that brings together the top mathematicians from around the world. Talented young mathematicians from all over the globe, the training for the International Mathematical Olympiad, IMO, in North Korea is intense. The country takes great pride in its participation in such events, so Jong endured long hours of preparation solving complex problems with the help of the country's top mathematicians. The training served as a foundation for both improving his math skills and developing a strong sense of duty and patriotism. The regime placed tremendous pressure on all participants to not only the opportunity for Jong to travel to Colombia for the IMO was once in a lifetime, and it was an eye-opening experience for him. Seeing the brightly lit cities and the abundance of cars was something he had never experienced before. His team performed admirably, placing 5th worldwide, behind only Russia, South Korea, China, and South Korea. Jong himself won a silver medal, which was a significant accomplishment. However, the North Korean regime was disappointed because they had expected him to win a gold medal due to the investment they made in him was causing Jong's mind to race as he stood on the stage in Colombia. His anxiety was growing because he was about to make a life-altering decision. Jong knew the regime wasn't pushing him for no reason, but he couldn't help but think back to when they gave him his laptop. What did the regime gain from having students with his level of intelligence? Like Jong, you have no control over the future when external forces are monitoring your every move. However, there is something you can do about your online privacy: use private internet access, the most transparent VPN in the world. Private internet access acts as a digital bodyguard, hiding your IP address and encrypting your internet connection, protecting your digital life from prying eyes. Thanks to private internet access's thousands of servers in 91 countries and all 50 US states, you can virtually change your location and browse from anywhere. This helps you bypass geo-blocking on streaming services, which have different catalog logs across countries. For example, I was trying to watch Inception but couldn't because it wasn't available in my country. I switched my location to Canada and watched it without any problems. If you value your privacy as much as I do, you should definitely look into private internet access. It's available on all platforms, so you can protect your entire household with just one subscription. The North Korean Cyber Division began in the 1970s, when the country sent many students to Russia, China, and East Germany to learn coding. Originally, the program's goal was to improve domestic manufacturing efficiency. However, in the 1980s and 1990s, Jong Yoli recognized the program's potential and quickly transformed it into a team of hackers who would spy on the government and earn money for Korea. Kim Jong-un's father chose to take over the Cyber Command Center, KCC, after he decided to modernize North Korea's technology. The center began in the early 1990s as a place for software and hardware development, but it soon branched out to include cyber warfare and hacking. It became a training ground for North Korea's top academic talents, preparing them for advanced cyber warfare. North Korea's economy has been severely impacted by international sanctions related to its nuclear weapons program. As a result, the country's capacity to trade internationally and access global financial systems has been severely limited. In response, North Korea has resorted to cybercrime as a means of generating income. Cyber operations offer a low-cost, high-reward strategy to circumvent these sanctions and obtain funds. Over the past few years, the regime has succeeded in stealing hundreds of millions of dollars through cyber. Under the guidance of its strong cyber infrastructure, the North Korean regime has been able to finance itself through a series of high-profile cyber attacks, including the 2014 Sony Pictures hack and the 2016 Bangladesh bank heist. Despite the ongoing sanctions, the regime is expected to maintain its cyber attacks, particularly its infamous hacking, targeting banks, cryptocurrency exchanges, and businesses worldwide. The Lazarus Group is a notorious hacking ring that has received support from the North Korean government. Its members are trained cyber warriors who use the internet as a battlefield. The group's attacks have been associated with some of the most notable cyber attacks in recent history. The Lazarus Group is renowned for its innovative hacking techniques and has been responsible for millions of dollars in global financial losses. The first known attack by the Lazarus Group, known as Operation Troy, occurred in 2009 and was a spying operation that attacks on the South Korean government were carried out by the Lazarus Group. As a result, governments and private companies around the world have stepped up their cybersecurity investments. Companies like Sony are hiring highly skilled analysts and implementing advanced security protocols. Countries are sharing intelligence about the North Korean cyber warriors and working together on cybersecurity investigations to detect and stop the group. In 2018, the U.S. Department of Justice charged North Korean programmer Park Jin-hock with multiple major cyber attacks. Park is believed to be a key figure in the Lazarus Group and has been associated with the 2014 Sony Pictures hack and the 2016 Bangladesh bank heist. The U.S. government's charges against Park provided a detailed look into how the group operated. As an example, the United States has imposed sanctions on individuals and companies linked to the Lazarus Group. This case exemplifies the challenges in apprehending North Korean hackers within North Korea and the lengths to which the Lazarus Group must travel to bring them to justice. The charges against Park were groundbreaking because they implicated a single individual in attacks on behalf of North Korea. Despite this, Park remains at large and is believed to be in North Korea, beyond the reach of U.S. law enforcement. As we witnessed with Jong Yoli, the journey to becoming a cyber warrior often starts at an early age. Bright students, especially those with strong aptitudes in math and science, are chosen for specialized programs that delve deeply into computer science and hacking techniques. The training is rigorous and comprehensive, covering a wide range of cyber strategies, from software development and malware creation to network infiltration. Recruits in North Korea are indoctrinated to view the internet as a battleground where they can wage cyber warfare to advance the regime's objectives. They devote numerous hours to training, making sure they are ready to launch complex cyber attacks. The daily life of a cyber warrior in North Korea is extremely regimented and strenuous. Recruits reside in state-run facilities, follow strict routines, and spend the majority of their day coding, studying computer science, and conducting penetration tests. Cyber warriors typically work in teams, with each member specializing in a different aspect of the mission. They put in long hours, often alone with no access to information outside of North Korea. The state provides them with everything they need, including top-of-the-line computers and software, but their every move is watched closely to make sure they stay loyal and don't let anything out. As a member of North Korea's elite, you are entitled to better food, housing, and other privileges than the average citizen. The regime uses these advantages to keep you loyal, prevent you from defecting, and dedicated to your missions. Leaving North Korea is a huge risk. You could be captured or killed. To between North and South Korea's border with North Korea is one of the most perilous in the world. The North Korean border is guarded by guards who are ordered to shoot on sight and is riddled with landmines. Even after entering China, defectors Jong is now in his early 30s, and he attended Seoul National University to study mathematics and goes by a South Korean name. Since defecting, he has not seen his parents.